Alright, let's start getting this party started. Welcome in. What is up? Dr. Techno, Pure Path, Simon. How you guys doing? Welcome in. You want me to check out Doge, HBAR, and ADA? Got you covered. Got you covered. Today was a great day. We had a lot of green. I'm happy about it. What the fuck happened here? One token's having a bad day. Wow. Jeez. That's crazy. Anyways. So, starting things out, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, see what happened today. That beautiful red line right there, let's go out to the weekly candle. If we can get a weekly candle close above that, this is going to be an amazing time. But if we can get it even higher, that'd be even better. But that is weekly candle close resistance. We are above right now on Bitcoin. This is absolutely great. Show. Hey, brother, can you check Solana and let me know what you think the move is in the next 2 to 4 hours? That's, wow. Okay. I'll try my best. 2 to 4 hours. That's tough. Simon, you want Sol too? We'll throw it into the list, but oof. 2 to 4 hours, I'm going to tell you right now, is extremely hard to call. Extremely hard. Because it could literally do nothing in 2 to 4 hours. It's going to be overnight. Like, it could literally do nothing. Understand that. Porkster, NCT, still looking strong. Archer, I don't know. We'll check it out. Yeah, I'm trying to put a time frame that close. We're going to be looking at like the 3 and 5 minute time frames. That's going to be a task right there. But we'll try. We'll try. Anyways, Bitcoin right now, we are above resistance. You can see it on the weekly. We're up above it. We are not overbought on the weekly. Currently on the daily, we have reset. We are back in neutral territory on an uptrend. Very nice to see that. Absolutely just want your opinion. Alright, I got you. Like the video, guys. Yes, everybody, hit the like button. Hit the like. Alright, so on the daily right now, you can see we are above. We did get a candle high close above resistance. This is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Checking out your 4 hour time frame, not overbought. This can continue going. Noted. We are looking for Bitcoin on a bearish 5-0 to get up to $99,976. Once we get there, hey, all bets are off. Things could go down. Just remember that. Things could go down. The longer we stay above 97,931, the better. Looking at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame is basically telling you consolidation ahead, so be ready for that. Checking out your 15-minute time frame, yep, it's saying consolidation time. However, you could see some form of a rally because you did manage to break out of the downtrending level of resistance. So Bitcoin on the short term, there is a trade setup that is there. You could see this thing rally up to 99,659 to 100,522. These are two possibilities that are right in line with where we've been thinking Bitcoin's going to go. So that's what I'm seeing out of Bitcoin right now. Let's just make sure we stay above this green line and we're good. Caspa, please. What's up, Jin? How you doing? Cass, got you. Dude, DGEN is like Girls Gone Wild. DZ, I'm glad you have changed your tune about DGEN. We'll check out the chart just for you. But yeah, as I say, I am bearish until I'm told otherwise. I'm bullish right now. So this is the fun part. This is the absolute fun part. Rich, UFO tech confirmed by Tesla truck special access program member and former military who was allegedly unalived at Trump Hotel. Really? UFO tech, huh? That's crazy. I hope you took a long on DGEN and did 100x. I did not do that. I definitely did not do that. That doesn't coincide with my day trading style, so I did not do that. All right. After looking at this, we're going to look at the trade that I'm currently in. I'm currently in AVAIL. It's not going perfect right now, but you know what? The target we have is sitting at 18% upside, and it is on a breakout. You tried to break out once, you fell back in, you broke out again. You have room to run. I'm just waiting for the bids to come in. We're looking for that 18% rise. We are currently on a 20x long. I ended up posting this one inside of Discord earlier today, and hey, if you guys decide to take the trade with me, sweet. But if not, it's fine. Definitely not a DGEN then. Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there. Let's calm down with the accusations. Alright? Alright, so now let's start getting into the requests. Not enough likes, chat, and definitely never enough likes. Never enough likes. We need all the likes in the world. Also, I want to say hats off to ChatGPT for this thumbnail of the night. Good work, ChatGPT. Good work. Anyways, first request of the night, Dogecoin. We're going to check that out. Hey, Porky, how are you, Savage? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? Alright, I'm giving ChatGPT all the credit. Thumbs up for Porky. Pi Network, Mag Max Cherry. I'm gonna guess it went nowhere, but we'll check it out. Pi Network. I mean, that's probably the least volatile thing that anyone asked for. Doge and ADA long went so good. Savage, I'm glad you got those gains. But you took profit. Do you think we'll have a retracement? I mean, we could. Maybe a little one. It won't be that bad. Bitcoin outperformed what I thought it was going to do. Now it does look like you're coming in for a bearish backtest on your former uptrend. So this is something you do have to be alarmed about. Let's get rid of all this noise on the chart because it all doesn't matter anymore. So now we are just focused in on what is going to happen next. Would not, and I repeat, would not be a surprise to see Dogecoin come back down to 34 cents, backtesting it bullishly as support and setting a higher low. Do not get caught off guard by that. Looking at your trend line right now, here it is. So we're going to turn that to green, make it bigger so we can see it. That is your current trend line to the upside. Now let's go out to the 4 hour because your 1 hour is cooked. If you have not taken profits on your long on Dogecoin, well, it could be a good time. Could be. Yo, can you add LRC and Solo to the list? Dr. Techno, I got you covered. LRC and Solo. I love how no one even cares about what I just said. Oh no, Rich, what are you talking about? You were just talking about hitting likes. We need the likes. Mythical, can you add, take a look at ADA, please? Mythical, we will get there. That is probably the most requested coin of the night. Did something happen with ADA that I don't know about? I was staying tuned into the news all day. I didn't hear anything about ADA. Everybody wants ADA. I don't know, we'll check it out. We gotta check out LRC, Solo, and H-Bar before we get there. Can we check KMNO and BNB? Alright. KMNO, BNB. I'm starting to feel like this is going to be a high request night. This is going to be wild. No, about the UFO stuff, it was crickets from chat. That's true, that's true. I mean, not many people are that interested in the UFO stuff, especially when we're solely focused on making money and being able to afford, I don't know, a house? Maybe some gas if you live in California? Thank you very much. No problem, Mythical. I got you covered. Got you covered. By the way, Mythical, first time in the chat. Welcome in. I don't recall seeing your name here before. You want to check out Fartcoin? We literally looked at it last night, but sure, we'll check it out. Dogecoin for the win. What's up, Dream Tanks? How you doing today? So, Dogecoin, great move on the day. I would be expecting consolidation, even a pullback. You are in overbought territory on the 4 hour. I wouldn't think you're going to pull back that hard. I think it's just going to be, at most, a 10% move to the downside. Second time, well, Mythical, welcome back. I'm glad I was good enough for you to come back. Can I look at that Maximus on ETH? Sure. We will check it out. Kick. We literally looked at it last night. We will check it again. We'll see how the TA held up. So, at most, I would see Dogecoin possibly coming back down about 11.6%, maybe 12.48%, just to get a bullish backtest on that 34-cent level that you recently broke out of. It doesn't have to do that, but it would make all the sense in the world to do that. On this move that you recently noted, you are sitting at the bearish backtest. So, we're going to be looking at what could happen. Maybe we just get a 50% retrace sitting at 35,339, or we go a little bit deeper, get that back test. That would be great. 4 hour overbought, 1 hour in overbought territory. It's trying to rally. 15-minute is looking like the downtrend is about to begin with your bearish divergence. So there you go. Rich, UFOs are here for the bull run. Yep, they're all buying up all of the Fartcoin. That's what the UFOs are doing. They're buying Fartcoin and they're ready for the bull run. So yeah, Dogecoin, if you haven't taken profits on your longs yet, it could be a very good opportunity to take a little bit of risk off the table, because it's a very real thing. You could see 12.5% downside. It's a very real thing before rallying back up. So just keep prepared. All right, we're going into LRC next. Loopring. So Loopring here. Loopring's looking solid on the 15-minute. Beautiful consolidation. Let's check your 1 hour. 1 hour is a bit high for my liking. I would like a pullback, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, because if you didn't get in down here at 1891, you might not have a chance to get in. 4 hour not overbought yet. It can continue running. You did break out of a downtrend kind of falling wedge looking S, but this thing could be headed toward anywhere between 30 cents and 36.53. So this is what I'm seeing out of LRC. I've done the math on this. It's doing its thing right now. Doing its thing. Let's check out your daily real fast. Oh, your daily's looking solid. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. So based off your daily, if this thing does decide to get all buck wild and stuff, ooh, yeah, this could look really good. That was an 886 right there. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. So I'm looking at anywhere between this measured move happening or making it somewhere up to 72% from where you're currently sitting. That's what I see out of LRC. I would still wait a little bit before trying to jump into this nice cup and handle. I mean, yeah, you can call it a cup and handle if you want. I call it a falling wedge. Everything should pump. I mean, should, except for Pi Network. Pi Network don't do nothing. Just doesn't do a darn thing. It's crazy. So, based off this current move that you've done recently, I would still be a little bit cautious. You have not made a 50% retrace. You'd not even hit your 618. So I would be a little cautious on a liquidity grab down. You could go as low as 2087 before seeing some upside. The possibility is there. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying the possibility is there. You do have a supply line to work off of as well. So as long as you stay above the supply line, you're doing just fine. Just fine. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, come all the way down here, back testing former resistance as support, and then it could start rallying like crazy. So LRC looking very strong, looking like it wants to do something. Just be a little cautious here. These low liquidity altcoins, they can do some weird moves. All right, let's go ahead and check out Solo. Normally we look at it on Gate.io. Solo right now, you got your breakout. You're getting your back test of the former demand line. Absolutely great. Love to see that. So let's move this out here. You're on a confirmed breakout now. Look at that. Look at that. We had a nice little fallen wedge here. We can look at this as a bull flag, which is very nice. I'm not going to change up my method of trading, though, because, you know what? I don't do that. What I'm going to do is say this could be the move. 37% upside, aiming for 68926 if you can break above 61,766. So this is what I'm seeing out of Solo right now. Your 15-minute is basically saying, yeah, buddy, let's get moving. Let's check out your 1 hour time frame. 1 hour wants to do it. Your 1 hour's fine. You're in the bearish control zone. That was a great consolidation. Fantastic. Checking out the 4 hour. Your 4 hours in the bullish control zone. Not overbought anymore. Things ready to rock and roll. Thank you. That's plenty. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good. APU. Sure. We'll check out APU. Looking fantastic. Possible bull run. Possible bull run. Yes, we are in the bull run. We'll check out APU for you. Don't worry. We need BTC to keep pumping. No, we just need BTC not to fall. That's all we need. We don't really want it to pump. If you want the altcoins to pump, you want Bitcoin to be boring as F. That's what you really want. Because if Bitcoin starts pumping, that means Bitcoin dominance is going up. That means the altcoins are actually just getting sucked dry. You don't want that. So yeah, we just need Bitcoin. Don't fall. Just don't fall, Bitcoin. All right, let me situate a little better here. I have food now, so I gotta move my phone. God dang it. It's turning into an ordeal. I'm gonna start eating this. Oh man. Anyways, let's go on from Solo. Solo's looking pretty darn good. Hopefully that helped you out, Dr. Techno. Hopefully you're making all the gains in the world. Let's move on to HBAR. HBAR. Yo, locked into TA, thinking about rotating out of TIA to a better play. Please take a look. Thanks. No problem. We'll take a look at TIA. Gotcha. Porky, can we check out Algo if we have time? Sure, we'll check it out. All right, for those who are new to the chat, understand how I do things here. We do have members, we do have donations available to those who want to do that, but I do take all requests, especially on these days, and if you happen to be a member, you're going to have priority over all non-members. If you are a priority member, you have a priority over all normal members as well as everybody who's not a member. And then, of course, the premier members, you guys, if you request something, I jump in there right away. If you end up trying to donate to jump the line, you would just have to beat out $5. That's all you got to do. Then you jump the line and your request is next. I like to keep it extremely fair for those who are supporting the channel a bit more, and by more than just viewership and likes. So that's how I like to, in my opinion, keep it fair. Moving along, we're going to HBAR. So HBAR. And then, of course, we always shout out who the top dono of the night is. Joe, yo, family. Yo, family, Happy New Year. I haven't been on your live in a little. Sending love to you and all your family. Please tell me something good about ICP. ICP was pumping today, Joe. There's only good about ICP. Mo Money, what up? Can I look at VAI? Sure, gotcha. So we got ICP and VAI. Alrighty. But right now we're on HBAR. You guys can tell I do look at HBAR kind of often. Let's clean up the chart here just a little bit. Just get some fresh looks here. I'm not even currently in a trade. No, we're going to leave that. We're going to get rid of this. Literally half the likes is views. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you guys could do me a huge favor, hit the like. That would be fantastic. If I still need to earn your like, well, hopefully I earn it. It sure did pump. Yes, it did, Joe. Yes, it did. All right, on your 4 hour for HBAR, you are not overbought yet. On your 1 hour, it does look like you want to consolidate. So there's that, which also kind of makes sense. But you are on a breakout and a back test right now. I think your 15-minute has something to say about that whole consolidation thing. Let's check out the 15-minute. So HBAR on the 15-minute is, woof, that looks good. That looks really good. Oh shit, this thing's actually good for a trade right now. Sweet. So if you're looking at H bar, you could jump into this thing right this moment. You got your 50% retrace. You're breaking out of your downtrend. You back tested it. Now you're starting to go up. This thing could rally up somewhere between 5.07 and 8% to the upside. Wow. Let's go H bar. H bar looking pretty strong right now. Looking pretty strong. So that's what I'm seeing out of H bar at the moment. For the longer term trader out there, you're going to be looking at much higher targets. You're going to be looking at 46.44 or 55.66 based off this consolidation here. So plenty of upside right now. Does not look bearish. Can we check Brett later at the bottom of the list? You want to check it at the bottom of the list, Rich? All right, since you asked, I'll throw it into the bottom. Noted. Could have just jumped the line. We could have looked at it next. But you said bottom of the list. Next, we're going to get the highly anticipated and much asked for ADA token. So let's check out ADA. ADA. What a pump, what a pump. You exceeded the bearish 5-0. Look at you go. Look at it go. So we can get rid of that idea here. We are now looking for a higher low. Based off your daily time frame, we can actually say you broke out of a level of former resistance and you have not backtested as support. So once again, do not be surprised if this thing comes down and touches 94.06. What's up, Savage? How you doing? Do not be surprised if it comes down and touches that as support. It kind of is what it is. It's a very normal move, but you are very close to overhead resistance. Check your Sol wallet. I want to jump the line to Algo. Okay, I'll check it. There's nothing in Sol. Nothing at all. Mark, should you grab some chips and popcorn, Rich? Bruh, Algo dropped so low. So long I got a decent bag of Algo. Alright, I'm going to keep looking back at my Solana. Nothing has come to my Solana side yet, so there's that. Anyways, when's next, CPI or JP Morgan? I'm not sure. I can't remember. All right, so back to ADA here. You sent it. You should have it. You use the link. Gotcha. No, I just don't see it yet. It just hasn't made it yet. Also, let me make sure it's not in here. Oh, sweet. Land went up. I love that. Gotta love that. I know using that link, it does take a minute, so I'll just wait for it to pop in. But so ADA right now, we are up. We are up big. Daily, you are not overbought on the daily. Your 4-hour time frame, you are overbought. Overbought on the 4-hour. Expect the consolidation. If you do happen to pop up just a little bit more, then that would be fine. You're hitting overhead resistance, no big deal. But going out to your 1-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame, you do not have bearish divergence. All you have is consolidation. CPI meetings on the 15th. I think we can pump till the 15th or 20th. Well, yeah, that's like an inauguration day, right? All right, looks like you are jumping the line, Savage. I see it there. So, Savage, you want Algo. We will check Algo next. Thank you so much for the crypto donation. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you. Going into our 15-minute time frame, 15-minute is showing signs of more consolidation. So, once again, we're starting to get like a rounded top. Would not be weird at all for ADA to take a breather. It could be as much as a 14% breather. So if you have not taken profits yet, taking a little bit of risk off the table would not be a terrible idea. What you would expect at the least is to get about a 50% retrace which maybe you don't go all the way down to that 14%. Maybe you just come down 5.49, but definitely keep your eyes on ADA, because the upside potential on this thing is wild. It is actually wild. You're looking at anywhere between $1.60 and $1.95. Since you're going to be in no man's land, you'd be looking toward resistance at $2.29. So this thing looks absolutely insane. Thank you, bro. Your info on the charts is on point, bro. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But also, hopefully with all of this, you guys exchange, no KYC. What the fuck? Buy DeFi is an exchange, no KYC. Anyone know? Yeah, buy DeFi and Weeks. There's no KYC, and you do not need a VPN. Both of these that I am affiliated with, there's no need. Thank you, sir, for your beautiful TA on 88. No problem at all. No problem at all. I just try to shoot it straight, but also understand this is how I can do those weird little challenges where we go from like $5 to 7,500. Kind of is what it is. You think I can hold long till $1.50 on ADA? Till $1.50? I mean, it depends on where your stop loss is. So if you were already in the trade and your stop loss is like sitting down here at 76.29, yeah, hang on to it. You're good. Just make sure those fees don't start racking up on you. If you're looking to get into a fresh long, I would wait for that to come down anywhere from that 50% retrace, and the closer you are to 94.06 and holding support, the better. So yeah, that's what you'd be looking at. That's wild. Which one is better? I can't really say which one's better. If you're trading a lot on your phone, I would say Weeks is better on the phone. But if you're trading a lot online, then Buy DeFi is way better. I'm gonna have to sign up and send some coins over and cash out. You might be able to. I haven't tried cashing out of there. I always send everything to Coinbase. All right, so moving right along, we have Algorand next. So Algo. Can I look at Filecoin? Yes, I can, Big Thunder. FIL. Got you covered. All right, so Algorand, we're checking that out right now. Algorand, big time move. Just as expected. Dude, Coinable will be taken. What? Taken, brother. Oh, yeah, Coinbase. Yeah, it's just so convenient, though. So I just, meh. I deal with it for the convenience. I deal with it. So, since we looked at Algorand, not sure when we looked at it last, but you hit the first profit-taking level. FWOG on Sol, please. We will check out FWOG for you. Got you covered, JR. Got you covered. You're deep in the cube, just so you know. Deep in the queue. Anyways, so Algorand, we hit our first profit-taking level. Our second, actually, we're going to be aiming at 46 cents next. But let's, I don't like how high your relative strength is on the 4-hour. I would expect it to come down a little bit. So maybe you just start BSing around in between these levels. Let's go ahead and check out the 1-hour. Can I check virtual? Got you on virtual. Got you on virtual. All right, so right now, 1 hour, you're showing massive bearish divergence, but it's like trying to rally off of it. I'm guessing a low time frame is trying to push you up. Nope, I would be taking profits. Bro, are you from Cleveland? Nope. Southern California, born and raised. Born and raised. Southern Orange County, born and raised. Noted. I still go hunting. I still go fishing. And I do the outdoorsy stuff too. Alright, so here is the supply line you want to maintain. However, I would be expecting a pullback. I would be expecting a big pullback just because of that 4-hour being so high. So needless to say, I would look for that 50% retrace. I'd actually be looking for it sooner than later. Like, if I wasn't along right now, I'd be getting out of it. What do you know about Deep in Q? I know nothing about it. I think we have another higher low on virtual right now. We probably do. Deep in Q, is that a project or what is that exactly? I'm not sure what that is. I would have to do some research. So Algorand right now, if it comes back down 11%, getting that bullish 5-0, I would be a lot more bullish on this than right now. That was Austin Carr saying when LeBron was here in Cleveland. Wait, what? Oh, that's wild. Okay. That's funny. I don't know. I don't pay attention to basketball whatsoever. I've never really liked it. Deep in Q. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, Algorand right now, I personally would be looking for it to come down just a bit. Just 11%. No big deal. This could happen over the weekend. And then Monday, we could be ready to rock and roll. Considering it is partnered up with a ton of banks, that would make a lot of sense. But if things continue being highly bullish, you're probably just going to hold support above 39.90 and then start seeing a lot more upside. That would coincide with a 618 retracement, would be super bullish. You're still looking for 46 cents as your profit taking level. Going into your 4-hour time frame though, on a higher scale, understand if you do get above 46.09, you are going the distance. You're going up to 75 cents. Noted, I was talking about Algorand a long time ago and how much I liked that it tested 28 cents. If you got in here around that time, you're sitting pretty already. Porky, what's the profit taking levels scalp trading on H-bar? 42 cents? I don't know. I have no idea, Savage. I got a lot of other requests to get through. But yeah, so this is what I'm seeing here. Oh, I'll go check it out real quick just to see what that level was. But yeah, I would expect some consolidation. I would expect a little bit of a pullback. If you can stay above that 200 simple, that'd be great. Let's see where your daily's at. Oh, your daily looks beautiful. Plenty of upside. No big deal. It's these lower time frames that are trying to hold you back. Just the lower time frames. But yeah, tons of upside for Algorand ahead. Honestly, if you've been in the trade since 28 cents, wait for 81 cents. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. All right. So let's go look at H-bar real fast, get that profit-taking level for you, then we'll move on. Can I take a look at A1? Got you. I'm going to go to work. Have a great night, everyone. Please do DGEN whenever you get a chance. Oh, don't worry, DZ. You're already on the list. I will be doing DGEN, and it actually won't take that long to get there. We're going to look at H-bar. We're going to do Sol, NCT, CAS, and then we're on DGEN. Anyways, I116OZ. Or no, just Z. Z. Got you. You're in the queue. Token. Got you. Alright, so let's take a look at that H-bar profit-taking level. Where are you at, H-bar? There you are. Cute. Alright, the profit-taking level for H-bar that I was looking at was in between two levels, but the likely move is going to be hitting 33,808, but it's anywhere between 33,182 and 34,116. I appreciate the TA. How are you? New trades going? Sushi had a nice move up. New trades are going pretty well. I think, oh, we're back in the positive for this one. Yeah, new trades are going really well. Currently, I am the last 4 trades in a row have been right. So I'm doing a pretty good run right now. We're gonna see if I can get 8 in a row. If I can, shoot, I'm gonna feel real good about that. But I just need the market not to be weird. Alright, looking at Sol. So the question of the night. Where did I think Sol was going to go in the next 2 to 4 hours? It's going to be a hard one. So, looking at it on the 15-minute, this thing looks like it wants to try to rally. However, I'm not new to this game. CCI indicator is in the bearish control zone. We could be going down. Looking at this, did we get a 50% retrace? Yes or no? No. So I would be guessing that we could see Solana come down about 1.58%. That is my guess for the next 2 to 4 hours. Coming down 1.58% from where you're at. Let's look at the 1 hour, see if it agrees with me. 1 hour completely agrees with me. Let's go down to your 5 minute real fast. Make sure we're not going to get faked out to the upside. Nope, I think we are golden. If you were trying to trade this on any type of leverage, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a stop loss above this level at 218. So that is approximately 0.62%. So you could go 100x on your leverage, have a stop loss up here. You'd be risking 62% with the possibility of making 158% in profit. So yeah, I'm sure that's the whole reason why you asked 2 to 4 hours. But this is what I see out of Solana. Could I check out Quant? Sure, we can check out QNT. So yeah, that's how I'm reading Solana on the low time frames. Also, anybody who's trying to get into a fresh long, wait for the pullback, wait for this thing to break out something. But that's besides the point. Going out to the 1 hour. So your 1 hour, you are awfully high and showing bearish divergence on the 1 hour. This pullback could be a little bit deeper than I think. Where as we look at it here, we could be coming all the way down to 212, even as low as 202. The possibilities are there, but if you're on high leverage, you're not going to play that game. But you did have a confirmed breakout of the long-term downtrend that Solana's been in. Long-term downtrend, you broke out of it. So that's a great part. Now we're looking at the trend reversal. No problem at all. No problem at all. So you're looking at a trend reversal in the longer term. Me personally, I think if I was buying just now and I didn't hold a significant bag of Solana, I would be focusing in on staying above 202 and taking profits, sitting somewhere around 352. But noted, I would only take a small portion of profits, and I'd be looking to put it in later than that. Your longer term H-bar targets are 45.44 as high as 55.66. I believe so. Something like that. We'll have a pullback right now on everything. I mean, maybe. Just maybe. I don't know if it's going to happen right now, but we are at a 4 hour candle where it could happen. Definitely could happen. And then I'd be sad because my trade would just go to poop. So hopefully it doesn't, but hey, you know what? Markets be marketing. So that is Solana right now. I have very high hopes for where this thing's going in the future. I made a video about the breaking news. They are quantum resistant apparently in one of their vaults. Great news. But yeah, if Solana doesn't hit $2,000 as bull run, scam. There's no way. Someone scammed him. Where's Sam Bankman-Fried? He did it. Alright, so, anyways. Moving back to H-bar just real fast. This is the last time I'm going back, guys. Last time I'm going back. You're going to the bottom of the line after this. But H-bar long-term targets, you're looking anywhere between 46.44, 55.66. So yes. Now, next one up is NCT. Let's check it out. Ooh, no, not them. There we go. NCT. You are broken out. You are going nuts. Crazy even. Let's go out to the daily real fast. See what's going on here. Oh, that's a big time breakout. Big time breakout for NCT. This is actually a really big deal. However, you are more than likely coming down to test 44.548 as support. More than likely going to do that for the simple reason it is a major breakout. This thing's next target is from that point 129% upside. That's insane. That's actually insane. So, for NCT, you are in the slightly into the overbought territory. Jason, we got ICP on the list. Don't you worry, we will get there. Unless you feel like jumping the line. That's up to you, though. Looking at your 4-hour time frame, looks like the consolidation has already begun. Beautiful. There's a bit of bearish divergence here, but I think it got canceled out already. So this would be a bullish consolidation. Coming down, holding support would be a great thing. It does look like there's some sell pressure on this new 4-hour candle. Let's see the trade real quick. Oh no! Hopefully I don't get stopped out. It would be terrible if I got stopped out, honestly. It would break the win streak. It would be terrible. Oh, no problem. No problem. But looking at our 1 hour. 1 hour time frame is showing signs of consolidation. That's really all it is. Just consolidation. So we'll see what happens on this consolidation. But you have support sitting at 44548. Even your 15 minutes ready to go down, baby. No bearish oh, wait. Whoa. Tons of bearish divergence. Holy shit. And then your first lower high. Yep. Just, this is set and ready for a short. Go figure. If you were shorting this thing, yeah, you got some targets here. Since you made one move, you're looking for second move down is the support level. Wow. How much leverage do you use? Oh, boy. This particular asset, I'm on 20x. Depends on what I'm trading and where my stop loss is. That'll depend on how much leverage I use. Kind of like how I went through Solana and I said it was like 0.62 to the upside. So I could use 100x leverage. That's what I would use. Because I'd put my stop loss right above that. If it broke the stop loss, well, I get screwed. Yeah, this thing could fall 18%. It would make all the sense in the world to fall 18% and hit support. So yeah. Yikes, watch out. Hey, is what it is. There's a reason why you use stop losses. You don't think the price is going to get there. And if it doesn't, great. We did it right. If it does, darn. We got screwed. Is what it is, honestly. Is what it is. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to pay the price. It's like, could I get out of that trade right now? Yeah, sure I could. But the chart looked good. The trade setup looked good. I'm in it. So yeah, NCT, 18%. Could be going down. Could be going down. Noted. Everything was pumping all day. So for it to come down, makes sense. Makes all the sense in the world. Caspa's next. Caspa, beauty. Beauty of a run. 15-minute is resetting right now. Holy crap. Caspa's looking strong right now. Not on the 1 hour, though. That's unfortunate. So, based off your current run up, we're, of course, looking for a 50% retrace. Oh, it's lined up almost perfect. Okay, so you adjust your leverage to what your stop loss is. Short it, Porky. Definitely. I'm not shorting anything. I'm in a long right now. And we're currently down 5% on the long, but I'm in a long right now. I'm not changing it. I'm just saying how I would trade it. I've been trying to learn how to leverage trade, and I've just been using 125x. I went from 20 to 420 and lost it all being dumb. Hey, that does happen. That does happen. Varies on average. How much percentage for a stop loss? Oh, I don't even care for that. I'm okay with losing 75% on a trade. I am a-okay with losing 75% on a trade, because normally if I'm risking 75% of the capital I'm betting, it's usually coming with at least a 2x. So it's like, oh, do you want to lose 75% or do you want to gain over 200%? So I'm a-okay with that. Thoughts on BNB? We will get to it. It's actually on the list. Yeah, it's on the list down there. We'll check it out. Yeah, trading at 125x, it's hard. It's really hard. The best thing to do on that one is wherever you think a stop loss should be, just put your buy order there. It'll probably come up to it. It'll probably come up to it. It'll probably hit it and then start going straight down. So that's what I found with the 125x. I mean, noted on one of the old exchanges we were affiliated with, I did some 500, 800, and 1,025x trading. That was fun. That was exciting. It was crazy, but it was exciting. All right, so Caspa, let me get back to this. On a 50% retrace, we could be looking at 3.29% downside. However, I would think it would make more sense to come 3.67, backtesting former resistance as support. That would make the most sense to me right now for Caspa, but your upside move, we are still looking for price to get up to 14.9404. Yeah, I just need to have more patience. That's the big thing. Trying to build an account from $20, that's actually not as hard as you think. The hardest part is when you're making 100%, you're like, I only made 20 bucks. Dang it. But just figure out a plan and stick to it. Do not deviate from the plan. Ever. Stick to the plan. As soon as you start deviating, you're like, oh, I could get... No. It's going to be bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. So that's what I see out of Caspa. Let's go ahead and jump into DGEN. So DGEN tonight has been on a tear to the upside. Absolutely insane. Make good trades, take profits, then I lose it all trying to make quick money and not waiting for good setups. Yeah, that's normal. That is pretty normal. So, DZ, if you end up looking back at this, we're at the 50 minute mark. So, this thing is on an absolute skyrocket. You're overbought on the 1 hour, though. I would expect some consolidation, but noted this is a meme coin. So, on your 1 hour, you are overbought. On your 15 minute, you are showing bearish divergence. Triple bearish divergence, so I would expect the pullback to happen sometime soon. And on this pullback, we could see this thing fall down to support at 1147. If you're looking to get into this trade, that might be an amazing trade to get into, because if you hold support here, you could see this thing rally 26 to possibly 41% upside. DGEN, just pull on back, buddy. Chill out. You're going nuts. Overbought on the 4 hour while testing the 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour makes a good place for a pullback. But of course, the bearish 5.0 for DGEN is this 136% upside from when we talked about it the other day. Congratulations to anybody who got in on that. But we would be looking for price to get up to 2303 eventually. And then, of course, since this is a trend reversal where we should be going up, I am still thinking 05698 is the target. So don't worry about this short-term volatility down here. Focus in on that. From when we looked at it, that was a 478% move. Chill. Just relax. Let the gains come to you. So DGEN's looking hyper bullish right now. Looking absolutely amazing. If we get that bullish backtest on former resistance holding as support, I'm probably going to be diving headfirst into this 41% trade. It kind of is what it is. It looks good. It looks good. All right, moving right along. We got Pi Network. Let's see if it moved. Yeah, man, a massive pump is coming soon. It really could be. Really could be. Pi Network has gone nowhere. So since we looked at it last time, nothing's changed. If we go to the upside, we're going to go see 67% upside. If we're going to the downside, $24. That is Pi Network. Not much to be said for the Pi. All right, KMNO. KMNO. Have I been here? I've never heard of this thing. All right, great. I literally have never heard of it. We're going to do some TA here. It's new. That's why I've never heard of it. Okay, sweet. Let's look at our levels. So, based off weekly candle high closes, where price has changed direction, these are where we get these levels from. Right now, we have 3 levels to focus in on, and we're currently holding one as support. Great. I can trade this? Go figure. I can trade this. On leverage in weeks. Just slap the like button for you, Porky. Jermaine, thank you so much. Pi, if it ever hits mainnet through the lockup at current prices, I have 20k. That's wild. Looking like gonna drop a bit. I don't know if this is gonna drop. This is a weekly time frame, and you're not overbought. I don't know that it's gonna drop. We do have this level to focus in on as well, right there, which we are holding. Oh, mainnet real soon, Pi Network. Oh yeah, as soon as it goes mainnet, I feel like that one's gonna sell off hard. People have been holding it for too long. It's gonna sell off hard. All right, utilizing former resistance as support. Good luck. Good luck. You got like 200k? That's wild. Talking about Pi? Oh boy. It's a lot in Pi. There's a lot in Pi Network. So, you got a nice breakout. You do not... Technically, do you? I don't know. Kind of have a back test, kind of don't. But your relative strength does look very strong. Looks like you could be going up. Let's see if your 4 hour and 1 hour agree. 4 hour time frame, you are up there a little bit. Yeah, but there's a lockup for all the Pi miners months after mainnet? Really? That's wild. Making them wait even longer. This is a very weird setup here. I don't like it. I really don't, because it could be some form of bearish divergence, but I just don't know. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Oh, massive bearish divergence. What the fuck? Okay, so I would be expecting this thing to take a little retracement. So I would be looking at it like this here, coming back down to 15,256. Holding that as support is going to be a really big deal, because this thing could start running to the upside. And I mean running, not like, oh, it's going to go up a little bit. No, I'm talking price discovery and shit. Actually, price shit. So price discovery, we don't use our normal fib tool. We use the trend base fib tool, where we go from low, high, and then we go to the lows right here, from these lows back here. So we would be looking at this thing to rally pretty massively. First off, that 786 back to previous all-time high, 55%. More likely to happen is a slightly higher high at 78%. And then from there, you'd be looking at that 1618, which could be 141% upside. If you want to choose only 2 weeks, what the world? Okay, hit the sub 2. Boy, 31 away. We're 31 away? We're close. Wow.
Daddy?
Oh, hi, baby girl. Hi. Hi, honey. Oh. My little girl wanted to say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Oh, look at that. Say hi. No? No hi? No hi? You want to go back now?
There you go. Good job.
Oh, gotta give her all the lovin's. All the lovings. Happy almost 1K, bro? Well, we need to hit the 1K. No happy yet. Still grind. Don't worry, I'm going to keep grinding all bull run. I'm going to be here every single day. We're getting a newborn. I'm literally going to be here every single day. But so KMNO, hopefully this helped you out. You're looking for a back test sitting at 15256. If you hold that back test, you're looking for like sheesh 86% upside going to 28414, or you could see this thing go up 151% to 38715. Note if it keeps getting buck wild up there, you do have other targets. I'm just not really going to say them out loud because there's too many numbers. All right, moving on. We got BNB, Binance token, aka this most secure token out there. I know some people hate when I call Binance token a security, but I mean, they literally do corporate buybacks. Oh man. APU coin looking fantastic, possible bull run, more money. You already said that. You're on the list. We'll get there. We'll get there. I mean, we're close. We got Fartcoin, Kekius, Maximus, and then we're on APU. We're close. We're getting there. So BNB, chugging right along. We're looking for this bad boy to get up to $846. And I'm not joking about that. $846, I've been waiting for it for a long time. But for those of you trying to scalp trade this one, you might want to wait a bit. You're a little high on your relative strength on the 1 hour. Wait for this thing to come down. At least be in neutral territory. What you'd prefer is it goes into bearish control zone and then starts peaking back up. That's the preferred. But I digress. 4 hour time frame. 4 hour looks really good. Really strong. Just expect a lot of consolidation from that stupid 1 hour. Looking at your 15 minute and your 15 minute. 15 minute doesn't really want to rally right now. Maybe you get a rally this weekend. Just maybe. But completely in the cards for you to see this thing come down slightly, possibly down to 709 before getting that rally we're looking for. So BNB looking pretty darn strong, but I mean, such great potential. Looking at 846 to 914 on the targets to the upside. And noted, could go well beyond because you're going to be in price discovery. So well beyond that could be possible. Now let's move on. Let's check out Fartcoin. Fartcoin. You know, I do kind of wonder how Solana's doing, if it's doing that pullback that I called or not. I just want to see if it's down real fast. SOL. Where the fuck is the O? There you are. Hey, it's pulling back. Let's go. I was right. But I was wrong over here. You're not going up anymore. You're just fucking going sideways. Stupid. Anyways. I will say the larger cap coins are a lot easier to call out the TA on. They are a lot easier to call out the TA on. Looks like Fartcoin came extremely close to getting that move. Wow, you barely hit the 618 and you took off. That's insane. Can we check TAO? Yep, TAO. Gotcha. So this thing looks absolutely insane. You did not come down to your full 5.0. That kind of sucks. You barely touched your 618. I mean barely. Fartcoin, why are you so positive? I don't get it. But right now you are showing a sign of a pullback. Pullback could be ensuing. You did break out of a downtrend, never back tested it. You also broke above 109.564 and never back tested it. So this thing could come all the way down to go back test that. Let's go ahead and check out the 1 hour. 1 hour time frame is showing a bit nicer things outside of the bearish divergence, of course. So let's just raise this up just a little bit. Now we're going to be looking at this 50% retrace as possible entries at 126 or 125.993. So Fartcoin, if you do get down to that level right there, you could see another rally come, and this thing could be 43% upside for Fartcoin. Who the heck is buying this? I don't even know. But I'm looking for that pullback down there. What would be the percentage down first? So that percentage down is 14.79%. So totally in the cards. Totally in the cards. It would probably just get down there and then start flying to the upside, because that's really what it's been doing lately. I guess people are just in meme coin season right now. Alrighty. We're looking at Kekius. Do you expect a pullback on Goldfinch? No, not really. Assuming Bitcoin never dumps. We'll check out Goldfinch next, right after this. This thing on ETH. Nope. Nope. Is that really what this thing is? Hold on. There we go. Right there. Zero Bro will go to 3 billion. I called it here. Alright. Sounds good, Savage. Yeah, we'll look at GFI next. Yeah, man, alt should start exploding soon, shouldn't they? They really should. Honestly, they really should. I didn't look at it here. Did we look at it on MEXC? We looked at it on MEXC. Ooh! Did not go up. No, that was a bearish 618? What? Not even the 6. Yeah, it was a bearish 618. Oh, shit. It's not good. I don't know what the heck this thing's trying to do. This is weird. This is a weird setup you got here. A weird setup. I'll tell you what. You're expecting a lot of downside now. Maybe you get a bearish back test, but you're expecting a lot of, I mean a lot of downside with what it just did. That is not pretty. That is, didn't want any part of that. Okay. This is a problem with some meme coins. If you look at it from the TA aspect, it's going to scare the crap out of you because it doesn't respect TA. It's too new. But, oof. That looks all bad. Let's go out to daily. Daily's no help. No help at all. Let's go to the 4 hour. No telling what this thing's trying to do. There's absolute no telling what this thing's trying to do. You're not respecting any levels. There's no market maker here. That's what this shows. Wow, this is erratic. I don't like it. I really don't like it. So I guess we'll just look at it from the shorter time frame here, or even lower time frame like the 15. Ugh, anything I don't like, I just zoom in as far as possible till it starts to make sense. You have a downtrend here. You're trying not to break down from your low to high right here. You would be looking for this thing to possibly pop up to a 9.67% before possibly seeing more downside. It looks way too ugly for me to stay like, yeah, you're definitely going up a lot. What's likely to happen is you to see this 43% drop. It looks gross. I don't like this chart. I really don't like this chart. This, when I see something that is this confusing, if I was holding this crap, I would sell it. I would sell all of it. I don't like this. I need a market maker in there or something. Like, nope, give me structure. This is terrible. I don't like it. Alright. APU is next. Oh, I really don't like this thing. Thing's gross. But you could see a 9.6% rally. It's possible. If you got leverage on this thing, enjoy, but risky. Super risky. Super risky. I hate everything about it. I saw this video about Maximus connected to the God of Darkness or some shit. That's weird. Maybe. Who knows? Which one's the real one anyways? No one knows. Oh yeah, we're supposed to check out GFI. Shit. Thank you for typing. GFI Goldfinch. Do I expect to pull back? I was calling for the push up, wasn't I? Please stand up. That's pretty funny. Alright, so looking at this thing, this thing looks so good. My boy, how you been? Kovu, I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. So, I'm surprised you did not get the test of support. That's surprise. That is a sign the market got really bullish really fast. That is crazy. Goldfinch pulling back? No. No, I have very high hopes for Goldfinch. Goldfinch here, I have 2 targets on Goldfinch, and I already started buying it. I really don't want it to break out of 211, because that's my accumulation range. Don't do it. Especially not this weekend. Don't freaking do it. Anything below 211, I am calling the accumulation range. I am buying this thing up like as much as I can. I want all of it. Because 219% to possibly 301% upside are 2 very basic levels you're looking to get up to. Very, very basic levels. And then after that, you could see this thing go up to $9.17. I want everything I can in this range under 212, 211, whatever. Anything in this range that it's currently at, I want it. I want it all, damn it. So, yeah, Goldfinch, looking good. Can you add me to the list? Yeah, we can check out Kovu. I got you. Got you for the Kovu. Got you. So, yeah, this thing, I highly recommend. But I will not tell you what to do with your money. But might want to hold this one for the bull run. This one looks sexy. Looks really good. I made like a 27-minute long video on RWA plays that I'm going to be gathering up. And this was like the first one in that video. It's a 27-minute video. This thing looks great. I do like it. Thanks for the stream. Sorry I'm late. If you already covered this, XRP is going above $3 this weekend. I have no idea. We'll check out XRP. Have not done it yet. I was surprised. Nobody asked for it. But surprise over. It's been requested. Alright. So that's Goldfinch. If you haven't realized, I am super bullish on it. So I might be a little biased. Now, checking out this APU coin. Gonna make a new high, right? Should at least 3x. Yeah. We are now in the most bullish year of the bull run. So yeah. New high. Yes. I'm calling a new high this year. This year. Mark my words. This year. New high. Goldfinch. You heard it here live. Oh, it's going to pump soon. Yeah. You got to realize this year. This is the year the altcoins are not only going to see their all-time highs, but possibly, if they've been around for multiple bull runs, a 5 to 10x higher than their previous all-time highs. Like, this is going to be a crazy year because altcoins have been beaten down so bad. It's kind of like you're going to have some unreal FOMO in the next few weeks. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Adventure Gold, please, and thank you. Adventure Gold? What is that? Hi Man Shoe Manger. Sure, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. April wants some LCX. April, I got you. I guess I didn't say that in the rules before, guys. All girls, they definitely jump the line of all men. Just so you know, it is what it is. However, I am now making it a little bit more fair. Ladies, you will have to be behind the members and donations. I'm sorry, you just got to do it. APU possible 50x? I don't know. I don't know anything about this project. Maybe. Sure. Why the heck not? I don't even know what its market cap is. What up, Rismus? Rismus? Wait, what? Oh, if that's the case, I'm a girl doggy. Oh boy, here we are. That is definitely not the case for the dogs. I have a girl dog in my house too, and she's getting old. Nope. Nope. We don't do that. 200 million or so? 200 million. You think it's going to be a 50x? Jesus. Do you realize what a 50x would be? If it's a 200 million? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. 100 million. Or a 2 billion market cap would be a 10x. What? 50? No, I don't think it's going to do that if it's at 200. Wow. That, ooh. Sheesh. I don't think it's going to do that. We can be bullish. We don't want to get overextended here. We don't want to get wild with the anticipation. You're on a breakout though. Ladies could be the top of the members list for requests. That's absolutely right. If any ladies do become members, which we have 0 ladies that are members, but if they ever do, can you check Rismus? Oh, that's a coin. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Riz. Oh my god. I had no idea that was a coin. We'll look for it. If I can find it, we'll look for it. Alrighty. So right now we do have a current breakout. So on this, we're looking for that bearish 5-0. Right now is sitting at 9627. You're at overhead resistance, which it's the whole thing, but you still have 30% upside on this thing. So if you're holding APU, still expect 30 more percent. You're seeing some consolidation because you got overbought on the 4 hour. So of course you're going to look for the 50% retrace, which could be all the way down to 6174. If you have not gotten into a long on this yet, that would be the opportunity. And then second move, it's lining up perfectly with that wonderful little 50% retrace. Could see 55% upside after that. Dear God, 1 million market cap. That's a super S coin. Wait, what's a 1 million market cap? I don't know which one it is. Hold on. Somebody mentioned gold something and I didn't write it down. Shit. Hold on. Who said gold something? I completely missed it. Adventure Gold. Oh boy. VAI is already on the list. I got you covered. More money. Rismus is a rug pull, is it? I don't know. Adventure Gold. I've never heard of Adventure Gold. I almost missed you. Mikkel? Hopefully I didn't mess up your name. I think that's how I say it. But yeah. So this one right now, I'm looking for a bit of a pullback, coming back down to 6174. That would be a great entry for the possible 55.93% upside. Yes, 100%. Okay, Adventure Gold. Yes, sir. Thank you kindly. No problem. Got you in there. Got you in there. See you at the bank. That's funny, Mo Money. That's funny. But yeah, this one looks really good. If you hold support above 7836, your next target is 13048. How much XRP you holding? None. I hold 0 XRP. Nor will I hold any. I'm not going to ever hold that coin again. So there's that. Me and Dan are going to be on Mario Space next Wednesday. Wait, what? What is that? What's that? Wait, space. Are you talking about like a big catalyst? Oh, nice. Love to hear that. I'm sorry you're so low on the list, but we're gonna get there. I'm working my way through. We just got through APU. We're going into TIA. Mikkel almost did. Thank you. Damn, I was so close. Why you anti-XRP? Because of the stupid XRP army. XRP army pisses me off way too much. I'm never holding that coin. I got suckered into holding that coin for 2 years straight. and that coin did absolutely nothing. Do you realize the amount of money I could have made just by holding Ethereum instead? Oh man, the XRP army got me once, they'll never get me again. Never again. It's okay, I'm not sleeping till I see Kovu on the screen. Got you covered. Don't worry, you are. Let's see, we got Tia right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're the 10th slot. I just got to get through 10 of these, and I got you. I got you. Everybody, thank you so much for coming in and viewing the stream. If you could do me a huge favor and smash up the like button, that would help me out greatly. There's 54 viewing, only 29 likes. If you guys can help me out, that would be fantastic. And also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Trying my best to get to 1K subscribers. We are 29 away. We just need 29. And then I'm there. And then I won't talk about it until we get close to like 5,000. But yeah, anyways. So right now we got a nice breakout. We got a symmetrical triangle. Perfect backtest on the symmetrical triangle for Tia. Tia is built for greatness right now. Sounds like you have crypto CP TSD. That's pretty funny. No, it's just, it was annoying because I kept hearing the same old thing that now they're getting, they're pissing me off again. But what I kept hearing, 589. 589. Oh, one day XRP is going to be worth $10,000. It's going to be the greatest thing that this world's ever seen. It's going to replace Swift. Oh my gosh. The hype they can bring up while the price does absolutely nothing is shocking. It is shocking. Because I'm like, how are you this hyped? Oh, and then now they created a stablecoin, and I still need to do more research. I really do need to do more research, but I'm just kind of like, if banks can now use the stablecoin, you just made your entire XRP token obsolete. Just, excuse me? Why did you do that? I'll be a subscriber forever. You're such a G porky. I'm just so mad at the XRP army. They're annoying. You really care about your fans? Well, yeah, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? But no, oh god. Up like 300 on crypto in the past week. Let's go, James. Get it. It was kind of the SEC's fault. You can say it was the SEC's fault all you want. You're telling me the SEC on a lawsuit that nothing's finalized, and then on top of that, when you look at the top wallets for XRP Army didn't believe in XRP. That's the biggest problem I have. The XRP Army did not believe in XRP. You want to know why? You could be a top 1% XRP holder back when it was 25 cents, holding 1,200 tokens. The XRP Army didn't believe in that shit. That's bullshit. Are you joking? Ugh. I don't know what the XRP Army wears. ILV on Solana? Up on Solana and ILV? Let's go! I love it. I love it. More on ILV though? Makes sense. They surpassed it so much. They suppressed it so much. I mean, yeah, they got suppressed, but I mean, bro, when you have your top wallets at 1,200 tokens, when it was 25 cents, make that make sense. How are people going to accumulate this thing for 5 years straight and only have 1,200 tokens at 25 cents? How? That doesn't make sense. Ugh. All crypto communities are full of it. It's all hype. The act they carry in the bull run, and then the community dies when the money's gone. That's true. That's very true. That's also why I'm going to try and teach you guys all how to short the market. Because just as exciting as it is going up, oh, it's so much more exciting on the way down. Like, you think you're waiting 2 to 3 days for a 20% move 90% of the time, but on the way down, shit, you're getting 30, 40% down days on a wick low. pops up on a really bad bounce, then you get another 20% drop. Oh my god, it's great. It is great to the downside. No lottery to these coins. Only trade them and pull liquidity from the market. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I'm not good at. Bro, oh my god, you guys are gonna see all of it. I go long, I go short. We go into a downtrend. I'm shorting. I don't even care. I don't get married to these tokens. That's the big thing. Never get married to a project. You can just utilize these things to accumulate a lot more Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin falls 50%, your favorite altcoin that you thought was going to revolutionize the space just dropped 88%. It's not worth holding long term. Pretty decent here, 150x longs, but haven't really been shorting. Well, we're in a bull market. You're not going to short right now. All right, let me get back to the TA. Let me get back to this. We are getting completely off topic, and you're getting me to rant. I'm going to stop doing that. I just realized that today, Ant. Oh, yeah. Shit. April, I hope you're still here. We got to check out LCX. But right now for TIA, if you can stay above 540, you're looking to get literally 129% upside on a bearish retest, getting up to $12.47. Your 4 hours in a little high territory. Your 1 hour is telling you you're going to consolidate a little bit. But if you're long-term holding this, give it some time. Get that 125%. Let's go to LCX real quick. I'm sorry, I forgot that, April. My bad. That's LG. What the fuck? LCX. There we go. April, hopefully you're still here. But let's go on out to the 4 hour time frame. And wow. So, this thing looks beautiful. You had a downtrend, you broke out, you backtested it twice. Absolutely amazing. You have your 50% reach. All right. This thing has a lot of upside. We learning. I hope so. So, right now, this thing could go anywhere between 74 to 110% upside. On LCX. This is beautiful. On your 4 hour, you're just now entering. You can take a long on this right now? Oh, shit. Shib, you're seeing a 3x to up in previous all-time high? Yeah, probably. Something like that. Probably. Shib, it should be reacting a lot different this bull run than last bull run. Last bull run, it was known as a meme coin. A lot of people aren't giving it the respect it deserves. It is a fully functioning layer 1 right now. Like I think a lot of people fail to realize it did that upgrade. And yeah, it's a layer 1. It's no joke. Like this. So you got a breakout of this little bullish pennant right here. Great. Awesome. So yeah, stay above 2770. You could be reaping the great rewards of up to 110% upside on LCX. April, if you heard that, hopefully you did. Looks great. Looks absolutely great. All right, going in on ICP. All right. Sorry for the rant earlier, everybody. Just every single time people are like, oh, how much XRP? XRP's stupid. And no one's going to change my mind. Like, oh, why don't you gather it for it? There's plenty of other options. All right, so we made it not only above that 50% retrace, a little bit beyond. Very nice. However, same thing as a lot of other tokens, ICP did not test support. So that's the worry of the night. You are not overbought on your daily. Oh, ICP, I'm ready to get out of that. To be honest, Chewy, I mean, we are going to see a little bit of a retracement, so it might not be a terrible thing. But right now, you could see this thing fall down to support at 11,096. Hey, Porky, can I get an update on BTC heat map and XRP? Sure. We'll throw it into the list here. Wait, is it both BTC and XRP heat maps that you want? Also, if you check Irene and CLSK, seem to bounce where you said. Yeah, we can check it out. Got you covered. All right. So right now on ICP, I would be expecting it to come back down, but after you hold support, if you do hold support at 11,096, thanks for the TA on TA. I'll keep half. Oh, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you. Top dono of the night. Guys are slacking out here. This person's beating the heck out of you. All right, we could see a 20 to a possible 29% rise after we pull back and hold some support. Let's see it. I would think the 29% is going to play out more than just the 20, just because we do have a demand line sitting overhead. But your 4 hour does need to cool off. Let's check your 1 hour. 1 hour needs to cool off as well. Starting to show some bearish divergence. God, chill out, brother. And then you did have the bearish divergence on the 15. Let it pull back, let it cool off, let it grab some Doritos and Gatorade before you start running again. Jeez, chill out, brother. Let's check in on the trade real fast. We're down 10% on the trade. Such a sad day. 8.4% on the trade. Sheesh. I've been in that trade half the day. My goodness. It ain't going nowhere. All right. Moving on from ICP, we're going to go to VAI. So VAI, but it's on KuCoin. Sweet. I don't think I've ever looked at this chart. Let's do. I have looked at the chart. Wow. Go figure. At least that downside move worked out. Holy shit. I'm awesome. Alright, anyway. Yep, there's your downtrend. On the weekly. Oh shit. This is a big deal. Big deal right here. God damn. Trend reversal on the weekly? Holding support? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry guys, it's not that I'm cocky about my trading when I brush off my shoulder. It's more like I've been trying to learn this stuff for 5 or 6 years. I'm just happy I've gotten to the point where I can call things out properly. That's really all it is. It's excitement. It's not cockiness. However, this is the type of thing that does hit all cylinders for me to be cocky, so there's that. That's partially why I wanted to learn it. It's like one of my favorite things is to be right. And then if I can be right while making money from it, oh, it's even better. It's even better. Totally worth learning. Okay, so for the long-term holder out here, this is crazy to say, but VAI on a bearish backtest. You're looking for 228% upside. Your weekly has only upside ahead. Let's look at your daily. Daily, same thing. Just upside, looking forward. This thing could actually pump starting this weekend. Got a nice little Adam and Eve double bottom here. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. For the scalp trader, though, I'm sure there's some of you out there. I guess it's still more of a swing trade. You'd be looking to basically hit resistance at 19,675, which that would yield you around 135% upside. So yeah, that's your literal two targets, 135 or 228. That's all you really got there for VIA. Absolutely insane. Could take a while to play out, but yeah, looking pretty solid. Looking pretty darn solid. 4 hour. Don't even need to think about much of a pullback. Recently broke out of that. Did you back test too? I think you did. I think you did. You did. You got the back test. Oh my god. Oh my god. It looked good. Looked good. Looks darn right cute. Shit. Buy this thing some sandals. Maybe some Crocs. Alright, anyways. Going on to Brett for Rich, who gave up his slot. Brett. Let's go, Brett. Hitting overhead resistance and demand line. Didn't quite make the 20% I was looking for, but you definitely hit that first profit-taking target at 14% upside. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Alright, so now you're just looking for a bit of consolidation. You are really high on your relative strength. Could be pulling back a little bit. Let's check your 1 hour. 1 hour definitely wants to cool off. The benefit here, there's no bearish divergence. So once it does cool off, you are actually looking for a breakout. This is actually a really big deal. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not losing all of my cash right now. We are good. We're good. All right. So right now, getting a 50% retrace is actually going to be the biggest deal ever for Brett, where you would be looking for a breakout. Not joking. So if this comes down to 14288, you could then see it break out, possibly getting up to this 15957 or 16705. Let's see if we can hold that 50% retrace for the possible 11.4 to 16.82% upside targets. Brett's looking pretty strong. Not going to lie to you. Brett's looking pretty strong. Just looks like it wants to grab a little bit of water, maybe stretch, call his girlfriend or something. I don't know. Only reason I say his is because Brett seems like a boy's name, but who knows? Who knows? Could be a girl's name. I know Brett Cooper, the YouTuber out there. It's a girl. She could want to call her girlfriend. I don't know. Filecoin. All right. That was getting a little weird right there. Trying to figure out in the short term if I should be in virtual or Brett. Both are on base. That's why. Okay, got you. LFG Brett, right, Steve? Right? Let's go. All right. Filecoin here. Filecoin broken out. Exceeded expectations. Beautiful. Looks boring to me, man. I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about Brett looking boring? What? We're just looking for scalp trade ideas until you get broken out. Good night. Catch y'all tomorrow. Well, I'll catch you tomorrow. Dub0. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Get a great night's rest. You deserve it. And, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. DZ, don't say DGEN. DZ said DGEN long ago, then DZ went to work. But DGEN has tons of upside. Tons! Alright, Filecoin, we're looking for a back test at that 547 level. Let's go out to our 4-hour time frame, see where this thing could be going. Oh my. We already have it marked out. $6.40, more than likely testing that $6.78 level. So yeah, let's hold some support. We could see 16 to possibly 23% upside. Let's go, baby! Alright, that's what I'm looking for, but on the bigger time frame, $9.81 target for Filecoin. So if you're just long-term holding, hang on to it. You're doing good. Hang on to it. If you break 981, 1716 is the next target. So keep that in mind. Alright, FWOG is coming in next. FWOG. By the way, everybody, if you are new to the channel, welcome in. I do appreciate your viewership. If you could do me an absolutely huge favor, hit the like button if you are enjoying the content. And also, I am hurting for some subscriptions. We're trying to get to 1K subscribers. If you guys can help me out big time, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 1K. Anyways, we did have a little downside move here off this rising wedge pattern. We can get rid of this now because we already did it. We're holding support above 25,872. We did not get the move that I thought we would. We're also looking to get that move here. As long as we hold above 25,872, this thing's looking absolutely amazing for upside right now. You're trying to cross into your bullish control zone right now after a fresh breakout and backtest while setting your first higher low. This thing on a bearish backtest could be coming up to 4757, which if you do touch your support again, 81% upside. FWOG looking strong AF. Very strong. Going down to the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour's reset and ready to go. Not bad. Looking at your 15, are you in the... You are! Bearish control zone. This thing is ripe and ready to take out a fresh long on it. You would just have to have your stop loss below this low here, sitting at 24847. Then you could be reaping the rewards of 81% upside. 81! Crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, anyways, moving along from FWOG, let's check out Virtual. So Virtual Protocol. Yeah, you can take this. You're currently about to break out. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, no, FWOG looking real, Virtual looking real good, honestly. Great breakout. Pretty much a looking coin. Pretty nice looking. This thing looks really good. You can find yourself going up anywhere between 33 to 45% on Virtual right now. Looking at your 1 hour says you can too. Holy crap. What about your 4 hour? Your 4 hours okay with it? Oh boy. Oh boy. God, this thing is ready. You're okay. Never mind. You're probably going to see it go up a little bit higher. Oh, go figure. 55% upside for Virtual. Priceless. You held the 786. You didn't even come down to your 618. Are we serious? Dang, bro. Well, those are your three targets. Virtual all around looking bullish right now. The only downside is on your CCI indicator. You're trying to get into that bearish territory. That's your only downside. 15 wants to push you up, so does the 1 hour. So I wouldn't even worry too much about it. Wow. Beautiful. Y'all have a good night. Porky, you the man. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Nell, thank you so much. You're the best. You're the greatest. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Hopefully you don't party too hard. Don't party too hard. Man, oh man. Virtual is looking strong. AI 16Z is coming in next. ICX, we'll check it out. ICX.
Holy shit.
Yo, thank you so much for becoming a member. Holy crap. I appreciate you. First member of the evening. Absolutely amazing. Mikkel. Hopefully I didn't mess that up again. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Memberships are greatly appreciated. Remember the benefits that come with that. You can... Never been so entertained? Well, I'm glad you're entertained. But make sure that anytime you do a request, understand, you're jumping the line. Also, Tuesday and Thursday nights are for the members. That is members only chat. Only members can have requests. Everybody else, sorry. Tough titty. Become a member. But thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Hopefully, I can give you some insight to make your money back within the next day or two. I'm being serious. If you don't make $5 while watching me, I'm doing a really bad job. All right, AI 16Z is next. So, let's see what this thing has. I looked at it the other day. I was looking for 16% downside. Where the fuck we going? We're going down, baby. We're going down. Sorry, I looked at this one the other day, and yeah. It came up a little bit, just started going. You tried so hard, you came so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Probably gonna get a little deeper. Yikes. Anyways, your 1 hour still has room to the downside. You are in a downtrend right now. Let's go ahead and check your 4 hour though. Yeah, that was why. You're a bit overextended on the 4 hour. You had triple bearish divergence on the 4 hour, so I was calling for the pullback. Noted, this is just a standard pullback based off where support could be. Based off your fib levels. Noted, you're in outer space already. This thing it's insane. It's crazy high. You could come 45% down crashing. Would make literally all the sense in the world, but you could even come lower because your real support is sitting down here at 833,503. So yeah, this one I'm not bullish on whatsoever. You're overbought on the daily. Your triple bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Your 1 hour still has room to fall. You've lost your 50 simple on the 1. Let's check your 15. Is there saving grace? 15-minute might give you a little bit of a rally up to your demand line before you roll over. I'm bearish on this thing. I don't know if you heard that in my voice. I don't think it's going well. I really don't think it's going well. I could be wrong because it is a low cap coin. So let's just take into account the bullish case. Just, because we got to know. We got to know. I'm going to also get rid of this. But a bullish case scenario, if for some reason the crypto gods have you hold this level of support that you've been holding this whole time while downtrending, and it was former resistance technically acting as support, your bullish case, you could be seeing this thing rally up somewhere between $2.78 and $3.11. So I am hyper bearish on this thing, but I do understand how degenerate some weekend warriors are, and they might try and send this thing up like 39 to possibly 56% upside. So understand the upside. However, keep in mind, you are completely overbought, damn it. Pi just had a pretty big dump. Makes sense. You've been under resistance for like 8 weeks. Makes sense. Someone figured out how to sell. That's all it was. Someone figured it out. All right, next we're going to check out QNT. QNT. Quant. Let's go to the 4 hour. Daniel Thomas, Porky's back. How you doing? Man, been trying to catch you the last few days. Our time zones are all kinds of effed up. Yeah, I'm Pacific Standard. Sorry, man. Should have listened to you the other day and taken profits. You did day take profits around 2:30. Yeah. Yeah, that AI thing, yeah. I'm very vocal about when you should probably take profits. I'm very vocal about it, but noted. I'm never going to tell you what to do with your money. You all can decide on your own. I'm just out here reading a chart. I'm just a guy sitting in a garage reading this stuff. Also trying to provide for his family. So just keep that in mind. All of my trading goes toward, I think my daughter's going to want to go to college. And my soon-to-be son. And my nephew. And college is going to blow. They better be as good at sports as I was. I mean, shit. Well, James, I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate it. I just like to keep it realistic. Especially because other people are going to take profits. They're going to. Holy shit, does this look beautiful. What? Sorry. This is good. Here you got Kovu on the queue, bro. Let's bump. Yep, we will look at Kovu next just for you. Your buy DeFi would be very sad if I didn't watch Porky. Well, that's very nice to say. Not financial advice. It's never financial advice. It's all for entertainment purposes only. If you happen to make money from it, that is at your own risk. Okay? You run the risk of making money while watching me. Yeah, that's kind of a fun slogan. Kovu will be next. I got you covered, James. Or not James, Daniel. Got you covered, Daniel. So we will move Kovu up, even though Kovu was coming up so soon. Gosh, Daniel, where you been? You've been making Kovu hold out this whole time. Anyways, so QNT, real quick TA on this bad boy. 50% retrace. We are looking for it to come up to 133.9. You're not quite there. You're in bullish control zone on the 4 hour. You're good. Oh man, you're so good. You're great. You're awesome. You got bearish divergence on the 1 hour. That's kind of gross that it's giving us such a great opportunity to get into new longs. Oh my god, QNT. Probably going to come down to 113 and give us that great opportunity at the perfect spot. Oh my god. Oh my god. I might even set an alert right there. Oh shit. Oh shit. 17.5% upside QNT. Since when does QNT move? I mean, really? Golly. That's crazy. Yeah, your 1 hour wants to come down a little bit. No big deal. Looking at your 15 minute. It's trying to uptrend, but I don't know. That 1 hour looks like it wants to drag it down. Well, if I'm being completely honest. No bearish div on the 15. You only have it on the 1 hour. So that's is what it is. I would be looking for that pullback down to the 50% retrace. That is what I would feel good about. I'd settle for the 618. Otherwise, I just would not be in the trade. You're on a nice breakout back test. I get it. I understand. It's just this 1 hour. This 1 hour, it can do you dirty overnight. Hey, This is like a girl that you decide to take out. She orders a bunch of food, then she orders some takeout at the end. You don't know about it. Then the bill comes. You're like, why is it $200? What? She's like, I need food for tomorrow. That's what this looks like. This looks terrible. All right. Anyways, you could have bought Most Wanted on Pulse Chain, a meme about Richard Hart, arrest warrant, 100K. Wow, that's crazy. 14 million? You mad? Even oh, that's pretty funny. During market hours, do you ever look at where the market's going to help your BTC trades? Every morning, James. Every morning. If you're inside of the Discord and you see me randomly post, looks like it's gonna be a something day, it's because I literally stared at the Bitcoin chart. I feel like I'm cheating when I just use my knowledge of the market tides to compare with BTC. That's not cheating. That's winning. What are you talking about? Porky, are you a military vet? I can relate to your dark sarcasm, sense of humor, crispy lifestyle. I am not. So I am just a product of contact sports all my life. However, I was raised by 2 Marines, so there's that. Both my mom and my dad are Marines. So you'll look like QQQ or SPY, though, and compare them. Only if I'm looking at stocks, honestly. For Bitcoin, no, I literally just look at Bitcoin if I want to know where the crypto market's going. So kind of like what happened the past 2 days where the Qs ended up decoupling from Bitcoin. Oh, it's so nice. All right, we got to check out Kovu right now. Kovu. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. When I was Sember, I'll send the message. No, when I was 18, we were like fresh into Afghanistan, and I was like, I ain't going to war. I'm good. I don't want to do that. Not at all. So yeah, didn't want to do that. All right, Kovu. Interesting movements here. When we looked at it last time, I gave you a bullish and a bearish case. It went bearish, found support. Now it's going very bullish. Huh. Well, Kovu has my attention. You're still in a downtrend, so I'm still bearish because I don't like downtrends. Downtrends basically say, hey, even if you go up, you're probably going to come down. But now we have this to work with. You got your bearish 5-0. You're seeing a pullback a little bit. So there's that. Wait a minute. What if we're doing this? This makes more sense. So Kovu does look like it has some more upside in it if this is the case. Let's go ahead and check out your 4 hour. Huh. Is the 0.6% transaction fee on Robinhood a scam? I didn't even know about it. 0.6% transaction fee for what? Crypto trades? If so, you would do way better trading on a crypto exchange. Way better. Oh my. Huh. Alright, the reason why I'm so interested in Kovu right now is because on your 4 hour, you're creating a brand new uptrend. You have broken a level of what was once resistance. You're now utilizing as support. Huh. Yeah, Kovu's looking strong right now. Nevertheless, I'm still bearish, but you could see this thing rally up 50% just to test your demand line. This can happen this weekend. Your daily's fully reset. This thing looks really good. How long is your list, Porky? It's not that long. Not that long at all. After this, we have TAO 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9. Yeah, just 9 more. Yeah, we could see Kovu rally about 50%. We're going to see what happens if you happen to break out, which I kind of don't think will happen. But if you do break out, you will then look toward getting another test at this level on the other side. So just keep that in mind. Normally what happens, if there is a market maker here, if you can trade this on leverage, you know there's a market maker, but you would expect a breakout and a backtest. Either you backtest the demand line or you backtest the level of support. That's why it was up there, because of the daily. Oh. Can I look at Unity? Unity. Is that a crypto or a stock? But yes, we can definitely look at that. Alright, so daily looks fine, 4 hour looks fine, 1 hour looks adequate. Doesn't look great, just looks alright. Your 15-minute looks good. Looks really good. Looks like you're coming in for a nice little back test of this downtrend, no big deal. But yeah, you're looking for 50% upside on Kovu. This thing looks really good. More money, 5 IRE, what is that? Is that a crypto? What is that? All right, we're checking out Unity. I don't know what Unity is. It's a stock. Okay. It's a stock moving like it's crypto. Gotcha. I'm guessing this one? Unity Bancorp. Woo! Thank you as always, brother. No problem, Kovu. No problem. We're just going to be waiting to see what you do at that demand line. But yeah, if you break out, you're going to look for that little back test, and then you are ready to rock and roll with a brand new, massive move to the upside if you get that breakout, honestly. There's so many. I'm going to go with this one. Unity. For a second there, I thought the chart moved, and I was like, what the hell is this thing? You nice. Ticker symbol is U? Oh. U. Unity Soft, got you. Graphic engine? Is that a chart you want me to look at? We'll throw it in there. Oh wait, you were just telling me what it is. Got it. Jeez, I'm losing my mind out here. Alright, Unity. Oh. Ugh. Let's see. The problem I have is it's a stock. That's the problem I have. So, yikes. Alrighty, let's go. Let's dive into this bad boy. Here's the level. You're right. It does look like a crypto, though. Yeah, you got some work to do here. You got some work to do. It looks like you're trying your best to be relevant, but it's like you got oversold. What was that? You got oversold on the weekly. And that is the entire reason you came up. Just to hit resistance. You're now in neutral territory. Finding resistance at $25. Let's check your daily real fast. Can we look at Coinbase stock? You want to check out Coin? Got you. ICX? Got you covered. It's a new Roaring Kitty stock. Oh boy. So there's no telling what this thing can do. Please have a look at Maneki if you have time. Sure, Steve, got you covered. Let me write these down. ICX. Didn't we look at that earlier? No, we didn't. Oh, ICX is already on the list. Holy shit. All right, great. And then Maneki. All right. We shall get there. We were making so much leeway here. Holy. All right, we're going to be checking out Coin right after this one, and then we're going to move on. But right now, you're probably looking for just that bearish fit 5.0, which is slightly high. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. Okay, well, positive. Because it is a stock, it usually will respect a golden cross. So you do have a golden cross on the daily, and you also have a bullish 5.0 on the daily. So you got them both. So we could see this thing rally just a wee bit. So you could see it rally anywhere between 31 to 48% upside, which is nice. However, you would more than likely come back down to $25. Then you'd make an attempt to break above 33, come back down to 33. You know, you got to do all the stuff in the things. Noted, it could have an absolutely ridiculous, crazy day one day, and it just fires out of here, shoots up to 67, and then comes back down to 33. It's a possibility. It's just very unlikely. Just very unlikely. You got a lot of work to do on this particular asset. Lot of work to do for it to be like, hey, we're bullish. I would expect if you do break above 33.12, you would get stopped at 47.16 and pull on back. Chat, anyone in Ski Mask, Pepe, Turbo with me? I have Turbo. I still have yet to buy Pepe, honestly. I have traded Pepe, I just haven't bought it. So that's what I got out of utility. However, if I was personally trying to buy this, Fem? I don't know what this is. We'll check it out. Oh, FTM. FTM looking nice. We'll check it out. If I was personally trying to buy this thing, I would wait a lot because it is a stock. I would want to break above 33.12 and hold above it as support. Once you do that, okay, great. All bets are off. We're in a new uptrend. I'm happy. Till that happens, whew, very cautious, very risky to buy right now. Very, very risky. Even though you are, I believe, on a breakout right now. No, you're not. Oh, shit. Very risky to buy into this thing at the moment because you did just get a bearish 5.0 in a downtrend, which could mark price discovery to the downside. You've only made 2 legs down so far. You could make a third. This is looking rough. So it would make all the sense in the world why Wall Street would be giga shorting the hell out of this thing, looking for $5.94. Would make literally all the sense in the world. So if Roaring Kitty's trying to play on that, they're expecting negative 74%. So if Roaring Kitty can screw them over, because they would be loading the F up, you might see this thing rally up to $85, maybe even higher. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing out of this Unity token. I can definitely see why Wall Street's shorting it. It does not look like upside is coming. It really doesn't. Your weekly is basically saying, hey, we're about to see 74% downside. Well, 75-ish. That's so bearish. That's not good. All right, moving along, we got Coin. Coinbase Global. Wow. Apple uses Unity for its Google's goggles graphics, it pumped back 2023 because of that. Then they changed their cost model and many developers just left. Oh, that's too bad. Like Unreal Engine. Oh man, the Unreal Engine, that was like gonna be the biggest breakthrough in gaming ever. Yeah, so Coin, it made its 50% retrace. As expected, held support. Now we could see it go up 66%. Coinbase was absolutely the easiest thing for me to look at tonight because we had it all mapped out. That's Coinbase. That's Coinbase. Have I done Zero Bro yet? I'm late. No, we have not done Zero Bro. Zero. Isn't it Zero Bro or is it Zero BEO? I don't know. We'll check. We'll get there. We'll get there. But Donald Trump token on fire. Wow, bullish. Take a look. We'll look at it later. Adventure Gold still on the list. It is still on the list. You are literally 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to go. Actually, this is weird. We're looking at it next because you wanted to look. I forgot that you requested that. But hey, here's the benefit of you being a member. We're looking at it next. Adventure Gold. But yeah, here's Coin. 66% upside is what I'm looking at. Possibly breaking all-time highs, getting to $452. Then you are in price discovery. If it keeps running, $621. Great. Adventure Gold. Adventure Gold. Oh, Alley Gold. Got you. All right. EO. Gotcha. Gotcha, C-Long. I gotcha. All right. So, Alley Gold has been going nuts. This is not usually the chart I look at. This one is. Okay, we're going here. So, we have hit overhead resistance. And we have... We can get rid of that. That's fine. On your weekly, you are entering overbought territory. Don't worry. You can be overbought on the weekly for a month or two. It's crazy. On your daily, you are putting in bearish divergence. Look for a pullback on Alley Gold. Great place to take profit right there at $2.95. Great place to take profits. You're a bit overextended. No big deal. You've been rallying like crazy on this one. Looking at your 4-hour time frame, you can see the bearish divergence starting all the way back here at this peak. Yeah, probably time to start coming down. What you're going to look for is the first lower high. You have not gotten a lower high yet. So even if you come down, you're looking for one more chance to the upside, but it's just going to come short. You have not gotten a lower high yet, so you do not get hyper bearish just yet. You're like, could we be ending? It's like, you could be, maybe, and then finally it'll just start falling. So right now, you're 4 hours basically saying, hey, we're resetting, and is giving people thoughts that you could be going up again. Your what the fuck? Your 1 hour is trying to rally. That's weird. That is weird, dude. I don't know why this thing's pumping the way it is, but it looks strange. Your 15-minute wants to get a pop to the upside. Oh my god. Alright, so here's what I would expect. I would expect a bearish 5-0 out of this. My expectation would be to come up right here, coming up short at 291.3. For what?
I don't know.
Okay. Be there in a minute. I'm going to have to take a brief intermission. But anyways, I would expect it to come up. So let's just say it would come up about 4.63%. I would then look for it to start pulling back, and my target for the pullback is all the way down here at 223 or 222.3. That would be what I would be expecting out of this. But, of course, we need to look at the bullish case. So, bullish case right now, we could see it break out. And we could see it run up to 321 or 340 or 409. or that could be something like this, 15 to 22% upside. I don't think you're going to break out. However, it could happen because the weekend is weird. The weekends get weird. Anyways, I'm going to be right back. Got to run, figure out why I'm being requested. But anyways, I will be right back. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Also, let's go ahead and just stare at my trade while I'm gone. BTC about to break out again. Sweet. Seems like it. This is my trade right now that we are in, and we're back to positive, baby. Back to positive. Let's go. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Fire, thank you, no problem. Here to help. Yeah, so, I might have to take another intermission to walk my dog. We'll see. Having an older dog is rough because they start getting the runs a lot. It's terrible. Alright, TAO coming in next. TAO. TAO. Check out the 4 hour. Did we look at this already? Well, we got bearish divergence on the 4 hour. Would make plenty of sense for it to come down to 503. Would make all the sense in the world, but oh, and you hit your bearish 5-0. Yeah, would make all the sense in the world to come down there. Let's check your daily. Why do I have that yellow line there? It's not the right spot. Why do I have it there? Might have been doing some other trading. You do have a level of support right there at 527. Having an older dog is rough. Yeah. Pun intended. Pun intended. I guess this spot makes more sense. Either way, we're going to go with the high here. So 527, we do have a nice little breakout. We could see a pullback. Our 618 is sitting at $519. If we hold that on a wick low, perfectly fine. Your daily has a lot of upside ahead. Let's look at your 1 hour. Your 1 hour is consolidating. You do have bearish divergence, so I wouldn't expect this thing to rally too much tonight, even though you're trying to break out right now. I still wouldn't expect it. I would expect it to come back down to this level around 527, hold some support, and then get moving. Let's go ahead and check your 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute wants to consolidate. Definitely wants to consolidate. So right now, I would put the downtrend just like this. Once you can get that breakout, hold the back test. This will be a great trade opportunity because you'd be looking to get up to anywhere between 608 and 655 on some fib levels. So this thing's looking pretty darn solid, but you currently are looking for a higher low to keep this party going. On a higher low, though, it would make way better sense to come down to 503. If you do get that 503 level, then you could be looking at 20 to 29% upside. So fingers crossed you get the bullish 5-0, because then you have a lot more upside to go. So fingers crossed. I know long-term holders hate that, but traders love it. All right, that's TAO. Let's go into XRP. So someone was asking XRP to $3 tonight. I don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I just don't think so. I would have this very strong feeling, because you're hitting a demand line, you could be coming back down to 229.99. Let's go ahead and check it out on the other chart that I like to look at as well. Where we marked out 19% upside. We did it. EVA Intel testnet in 7 days is quantum computer that helped with attacks like Sol Wallet Vault. Sensor is a personalized AI agent, and 5IR is a RWA CSM data storage. Oh, so that was a crypto that you were saying. I was asking what 5IR was. What? Why didn't you just answer me when I asked that? I'm like, is that a crypto? What the heck is that? And then just silence. It was crickets out here. Anyways, so yeah, right now, surprisingly, your 15-minute on XRP looks like it wants to rally. Your 1 hour is trying to upslope and reset. What's going on with XRP right now? Your 4 hour, very high. Your 4 hour looks like the only thing that's going to keep this thing from pumping right now. Your 15-minute and your 1 hour both want to go up. That is shocking. But we hit that 19% move to the upside. I personally think you should come back down to 220,577. But I don't make the rules. The traders do. The market makers do. I am not them. You could come down to $2.24973 and then start going to the upside. Now, the upside target starting out is this 301 at overhead resistance, which you have not yet tested. However, on a more bullish case, longer term XRP, we are looking for probably 335 or 391 to the upside. You only pick the best. I read a lot of white papers and look into a lot of projects. Nice, Mo Money. That's awesome. Love to hear it. Oh, man. I don't like reading the white paper, honestly. I mean, I'd rather watch, like, paint dry. Just, ooh. So let's see if XRP can stay above this 220 level. You get a breakout, you hold support. Oh boy. XRP can see major upside. From where you're sitting right this moment for the longer term holders, you're looking at 36 to possibly 59% upside moves. You need your 4 hour to reset first. Keep that in mind. You need that 4 hour relative strength to at least get back into neutral territory before any type of pump is going to happen. You can't sleep for shift. It takes me some time. Darn. Pure. What? Pure Torican. I don't even know what that means. I've never even tried to read that word. That's news to me. That's oof. I guess reading white papers would help you go to sleep, though. I keep trying to find a longer time entry on XRP, but it keeps coming back down to your buy-in price. Why does a 4 hour need to reset? Oh, it's because of this. Because of this right here. Anything above this line, sitting at your 70 line on relative strength, you're considered overbought. So you really want your relative strength to be more in the neutral territory on the 4 hour, or even in the bearish control starting to go up into the bullish control, because that's where you see the real pumps coming. When it's that high, you're expecting this thing to just roll over so it can catch its breath. That's why you need the reset. Damn phone, I can't spell for shit. Hey, it doesn't work if you can't spell, because I can't read. This is bad. This is really bad. We're going to have some problems. But yeah, so like, for instance, actually, no, let's just go back in time to right here. Right where it started going up. You were in your bearish control zone here. I'm guessing on your daily, you're probably sitting in the neutral territory from this spot here. Let's find out. Let's go out to our daily. Oh, would you look at that? Neutral territory. Funny how that works out, right? But we got down into this neutral territory just below our 50 line. And so now you're like, oh, we could rally. This is great. So it's like right now your daily says, nah, we're good. We can go up. Your 4 hour time frame is saying, hold on there, buddy. I'm not ready. So you're going to see it pull back just a little bit, maybe for a day or two, and then you can see it reignite, going again. Even your MACD is turning bullish. That's insane. That's actually insane. But yeah, this is why I said, like, on your 1 hour, your 1 hour is back in that neutral territory, basically indicating, hey, we can rally tonight. That's why I say it's crazy looking, where it's like, what the hell? You had no pullback. You're upsloping, consolidating while creating bearish divergence. But if you shoot up, you can completely negate all the bearish divergence by setting a higher high. Completely possible. But I just wouldn't bet on it until the breakout and the backtest happens. I just wouldn't be betting on it. Alright, that's XRP. Let's go to Rismus. Never heard of this thing, but let's see if we can find it. Rismus. It's on Sol. It's also on Gate.io. We're going to check out Gate.io. Is this TradingView? What app? Yes, this is TradingView. We bull? What? Simon, show Bob's open Bob's. What are you talking about? We bull. Yeah, we're bullish. What the hell? Why would I even take any time to look at this thing? Sorry, my wife was texting me. That was why I was kind of like, I just went mute right there. What is this thing? What happened? Well, I hate to give you bad news, but I can't really do too much TA on this because you haven't done anything besides sell off. I mean, you got some levels to work with, but now you're just basically doing TA off the 15-minute, hoping the people are like, they ran out of coins to sell. It's a big hope. That's really what you're going off of here. I'm also putting lines on the daily. What's the weekly look like? Oh my god. What? Okay, Rismus doing real bad. Real bad. Let's check the 4 hour. Do we got anything here? I guess you have bullish divergence, but all it looks like is you got out of oversold territory to allow you to sell more. Oh. But yeah, what do you mean by Webull? Are you talking about Webull like the Oh, is this TradingView? What app? Webull? Okay, it's TradingView. Yeah, this is TradingView. This is what we're looking at it on TradingView. Sorry, I didn't understand the questioning right there. I was like, Webull. What? Yes, we're in a bull run. What are you talking about? But no, this is on TradingView. We have a falling wedge. This is the only thing Rismus has going for it. You're getting a buy signal on your CCI indicator for the 4-hour and the 1-hour. It's saying you should probably consider jumping in, but it also said that back here, so I don't trust it right now. You're not oversold on the 1-hour. Let's check your 15-minute. 15-minute, not ready for it either. This looks terrible. Yeah, I'm learning. Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm definitely here to... Oh, by the way, we do have a free Discord. If you want to join the Discord, if you have any questions ever, feel free. Drop them in the Discord. I'm always here to help you guys out for learning anything. But also, if you have any chart requests, I will look at it at my earliest convenience. Lucky for you guys, it is all connected to my phone. So if I'm just doing nothing, I can still look at the chart for you. And yeah, no, it's a great place to be. Also, in there, you will see my actual thing, my actual Discord. So don't get scammed. Don't get scammed. I will never message you first. Scammers have been out there. Apparently, we're out here making it. Because, yeah, from what I'm told, plenty of scammers. Alright, so Rismus, we're going to wait for a breakout. If you happen to break out, you could see this thing rally up quite a bit. Joined it, thank you, no problem. But yeah, it's if you do get a breakout, you could see it go up 77%, but you're still in the pattern. You still could go lower. So Rismus, I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole until you get a breakout and a back test. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll see that 77% rise. That's what I see out of Rismus. Not going to spend any more time on that. Let's go ahead and check out the BTC and XRP heat maps. So BTC on the heat map. Let's go ahead and get a quick refresh live here on stream. Market manipulation in full effect. Oh, I don't think XRP is market manipulation. I think it's just finally they have a reason to buy it. Finally. But yeah, Simon Fortune, open Bobs. I'm not really sure what you meant by that. Or show Bobs. I don't understand it. If you could explain, that would be great. But if you're also telling me to show my boobs, yeah, I'm not fat enough to have them. I'm sorry. So there's that. And currently, apparently, as of this week, I've lost 7 pounds. So I was like, oh, I'm losing faster than expected. That's not good. I need to lift more weight. Alright, so liquidation sitting on the long side. If it comes down to 97,270, we could see 36 million, 33 million, and yeah, 36, 30. So let's just say $70 million getting liquidated. But to the short side, if we do go up to 99,185, there is $40 million sitting there in shorts waiting to get liquidated. So it does look like more liquidity to the downside than upside. On the daily, let's check the weekly, the most important one. And on your weekly, ooh, a little bit of a mixed bag. We have more liquidity to the upside. 57 million to the downside, and this big node right here, 67 million to the upside. So heat map on Bitcoin looking like upside. Should happen. So let's check out XRP. XRP on Binance perpetuals on the weekly. Looks like all the shorts have been taken out, which makes sense. Now all your liquidity is looking like it's below you at this point. On the week, let's check your daily. 24 hours. Looks like some longs are already getting taken out, but there are some shorts sitting up here. 3.5 million at $2.54 that could get grabbed. But it does look like, outside of these large sell orders up here, you do have larger pools of liquidity below you. So yeah, kind of a shame, but we could see XRP coming down into the liquidity before going up. So that's the XRP and BTC heat maps. Let's go back to BTC. I like being there instead. All right, now we're going to be checking out adding to margin. What's heat map look like on... I don't even know if it's going to have a heat map on that. Oh my god, it does. Are we serious? There's a heat map on this thing? Yeah, there's no liquidity. On the weekly. Let's check the daily. I guess there's more shorts than longs. Bunch of longs just got liquidated at 5751. Looks like there's another pool sitting down here at 5639. $75,000. I'm really surprised we can look at this heat map. That kind of surprised me a lot. All right. So let's go back to BTC. Wow, that's weird. Didn't know that. All right. Let's get back to our charts. We're looking at IREN. IREN. Okay, looks like we caught a bit of a bounce. Oh, we stopped short. Those bastards. We stopped short. Thought they were going to get down to that 937. Looks like they're punishing the shorts. Dang, brother. Well, we didn't quite get down there. So now we're looking for this bearish 5-0 to play out up at 1284 on the daily. Oh, your daily's ready to rock and roll. You could see a lot more upside. Why do I have that marked out? Oh, I think I know why. Because if we look at it like this. Yep, that's exactly what I did. So, yeah, you're getting a breakout now. I don't know if you're going to get a back test or not. Your daily is basically saying no back test is coming. But, checking your weekly... Check it out. Weekly looks ready to rock and roll too. So from where you're sitting, IREN, you could see it rally up 64%. Absolutely beautiful. IREN's looking pretty darn solid. On the daily, you're seeing a breakout. Let's check out CLSK. Clean Spark. Clean Spark, you didn't pull back as far as I thought you would either. What the heck are they doing? Oh, you're holding supports on your 200 weekly moving average. Okay, that makes sense. Going down to the daily. Daily's looking solid. Dang, look at that. Well, needless to say, you're going to be looking for that bearish 5-0 coming up more than likely to $12.76. From there, you're going to reassess, seeing if you can get a higher low. Remember, you are in a downtrend for this one, so I would still be bearish. Even if you hit $14.25, I'm still bearish. I stay bearish until downtrends are broken, so it is completely in play for you to go up 18%, and you could roll over to a perfect test at support at $7.39. Indicator with oscillator by that. I think you would like it. Buy and sell. Ooh, I'm going to write this down. We will check it out. So, Parkesh EEE work great together. Let me know what you think. So, what the hell is this thing called? Yeah, what's this thing called? Is it just called indicator and then WT oscillator? We'll check it out. I'll check it out off stream. Definitely will not look at it now. Alright, we're almost there. We got ICX coming in next. But yeah, we could see this thing rally up 18.45%, maybe even touching resistance. 32% upside at 14.25. Considering you're still in this downtrend, I'm still expecting eventually for price to come down to somewhere around that 739 level. Fees, can you show your fib settings, please? Yeah, sure. There you go. On the downside, instead of having it at 0, I have it at 0.05. Lu Dong, hi. What is your opinion about BTC, whether it will possibly retrace to 92K? Right now, it does not look like it's going to retrace down there. But noted, that is subject to change every single day. Right now, with us staying above 97,500, I am super bullish and thinking we're going to be going up somewhere in the like 101 range. After that, all bets are off. I'm not sure where it could go. No idea after that. We'll see. We'll need a higher low. We'll need to test some support. We'll need to do something. So yeah, these are this is what my indicators for my fib looks like. Hopefully that helped out. So yeah, there you go. That's CLSK. Let's go into ICX. ICX icon. Well, we got the breakout. Nice. What did I do here? What did I do here? What the hell? Oh, we have a bearish back test that we're looking for up here at 22 cents. Your daily looks perfectly fine. Let's check out your 4-hour. 4-hour, you're getting up there a bit. So yeah, I'm thinking you're going to get a little bit more of a move before you try and come back down to 1858 and hold some support. You could see this thing rally up 9.37%, getting to that bearish 5-0 before trying to make a higher low. It could go higher, don't get me wrong. That's just the point in which I would be aiming at. Looking at your 1-hour, it does look like you're getting ready to start setting up a bit of bearish divergence. It's a possibility, but doesn't really have to do that. Checking out the 15-minute time frame, you do not have bearish divergence technically, but you are getting ready to rally. So I would be looking for that 9.37% in the near future. If it keeps going from there, you could see it get somewhere around 18.5 and going as high as 39% to your demand line. Banana Republic, you want to check out Caspa? Got you covered. We will check out Cas. All right, ICX is covered. Let's check out Maneki. UST. What the? Maneki. All right, Maneki is well on its way. You have finally made a higher low, not having to touch support again. Thank goodness. So I had this thing marked out for a while now. You could go anywhere between that 25% upside to 122% upside. The 122% upside is based off a bearish 5-0 from your high to low. Absolutely beautiful. You're on the way. You're not overbought on the 4-hour, so you can see this thing rally over the weekend. Nice. Checking out the 1-hour. 1-hour, you already have bearish divergence forming, so be ready for a bumpy ride. Just be ready. I'd be aiming at that 25% level at 6166. From there, you could see it pull back a little bit, resetting, and then going for more upside. So be ready for that on Maneki, but Maneki looking extremely strong. Noted, it is a meme coin. You could see it just rally up the rest of the way by tomorrow morning. It's possible. I can't call those. All right, FTM next. FTM, I was trading this earlier. I took profits. I'm happy about it. However, on your 1-hour, we do have technical bearish divergence. The nice thing about this, all we have to do is readjust And we would be hoping for anywhere between a 618 and a bullish 50 on the back test. So what we could see is a little bit of a pullback on FTM coming all the way down 9.13%. But then, of course, we would be looking for upside right after that. Upside targets would be anywhere between 21 to 31% upside. Noted, I do think FTM/Sonic is actually a really good hold, especially starting right now. Really good hold. On a bearish 50 though, we're looking for FTM to get up to $1.05 with 89 on the backside. So yeah, that's what I see out of FTM. FTM looking damn bullish out here, so I do like it. I like it a lot. I am very biased on it though, so understand that as well. So Alright, let's check this thing's chart. Oh, we got the breakout. We got a little bit of a pullback happening on the 1 hour. Alright, cool. So, needless to say, I'd be looking for the 50% retrace. Are we getting it? We're about to get it. Sweet. As long as you maintain above this level here, 5156, you could see this thing rallying up anywhere between 93.46 and 110.92. Very easy for me to point this out. It is very low amounts of data, so results may vary on this, but this is what I see. 24 to go. If you have not hit that sub chat. Oh, what? We're 24 to go? Nice. Thank you guys so much for hitting that sub button. New one. Money agent. What the? I don't know what that is. Let me refresh this thing real quick. Let me see it. We're at 976 on the subs. We have 41 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. Only 28 viewing now. We have lost some viewership. It is what it is. But thank you guys so much for the subs tonight. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you. All right, so this is what I see out of Zebro. We could see this thing rally a bit. If you maintain your levels, you could see this thing go up 63 to 94%. That is insane. But then again, that is how it is with these low cap coins. Could be going absolutely nuts. Noted, you could keep going after that. Those are just the targets that I'd be looking at based off traditional technical analysis. I cannot account for hype. I really can't. Okay, this is what you were talking about. We're going to check this thing out. How long has it been? Oh, it's been out for a little while. Let's check the weekly. Okay, maybe not that long, but you've been out for a minute. Oh, I take it back. You're just really low. Sweet. Greatest thing you're doing is higher lows. Coming out of complete oversold territory. Complete oversold territory. You're absolutely range bound though. So automatically I'm thinking you're going up to 13161. Because if you break out of that, major markup phase, major markup. What the yeah, that's what I'd be looking at. Major markup. Are they still working on this project? Is it like a real project or what happened? Your weekly is bottoming out, so this technically is a great opportunity of buying in. Let's go to your daily. Daily looks solid. Getting that higher low in there. Sweet. You also broke out of a downtrend. Even better. Woo. Well, yeah, you hit the bottom once, twice, 3 times, 4. Higher low, higher low. This thing, it's just waiting for bids to come in. Yeah, just waiting for bids to come in. So I guess you would just look at this very simply. You have 2 targets. First target's about 74% upside. Second target you'd be looking at is 462% upside. there's not much in between. So that's what I'm seeing out of this. All right, last request of the night. Caspa. So checking out Cas again. We are looking for a little bit of a pullback, and it looks like it started. Let's go down to the 15-minute. See how much of a pullback we've gotten so far. Wow, we almost made the full pullback. Let's go, baby. Oh, we're going to check in on Sol also. But we've almost made the full pullback. We're starting to catch some bids already. Not too shabby. So, we could start seeing this thing rallying up, possibly up here to 149441 would be my target at the moment. All you got to do is maintain above, I would say, 124841. I would have that stop loss way down there just in case, because the market does move kind of weird sometimes. So yeah, that's where I'd have my stop loss right now for Caspa, and you could see this thing rally quite a bit. Thanks, Porky. Have a good weekend. Steve, no problem. IMX, since you're at the end, we'll check out some IMX, no problem. But yeah, Caspa right now looking really solid. Already had a bit of a pullback, starting to catch some bids. You got oversold on your 15-minute with that pullback? Wow. What happened on the 1 hour? Wow. This thing's ready to rock and roll now? Okay, let's get rid of that. So, even on your bearish 5-0, we were looking at this price here, breaking above resistance. I would just want to see it hold resistance after that as support. And then, yeah, we can keep talking about much higher prices. I think Caspa right now, at this very second, is getting ready for its full year of upside. That's my personal opinion. Year of upside. All right, IMX is coming in next. IMX. I'm right next to it, aren't I? IMX. Here we go. Sweet. You're on your way. You are broken out of the downtrend. Fantastic. So, Rich, are you trying to get into a trade on this right now? Because you might be able to. You just might be able to. This thing is looking great. Your target right now is $1.7338. Looks just fine. Your 1 hour, almost in neutral territory. Looking solid. 15-minute is going up. Yeah, you could actually take a trade out right now. And the idea is you would be going for 19% upside. If I were doing it though, stop loss would have to be below these lows right here at 141.9. Yep, you would not want it to go below that. But yeah, IMX looking really solid, especially for a trade right this moment. Let's check in on my trade. Oh, we're back to negative again. Son of a bitch. You have a decent spot position. You've been in a 25x since last night. Nice, brother. Nice, because it looks like it's rallying right now. All right, I want to go look at that Solana again. Let's see if it made its move as far as I thought it would. Where are you at, Sol? Solana didn't go as far as I thought it would. No! Oh, are we getting an opportunity again? It came down a little bit, but then it's just started going up on us. Dang, I'm guessing Bitcoin started pushing up too. You're up 50%? Not bad. Not bad. How mean is that? You could still see it come down that 1.58. That's mean. Maintaining the downtrend, but you're sticking tight to that demand line. That is mean. We'll see what happens with Sol. But either way, I'm very bullish on Sol. I still think that it should come down to 220, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm guessing Bitcoin's starting to move up right now. Yep, it came up. Rolling over a little bit. Yeah, that's why Bitcoin's pushing its way up. Oh, that's too bad on my trade. My trade is just suffering right now. It's just suffering. I was expecting a lot more. Anyways, that was a lot of requests to get through. We did it. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming in, hanging out, giving me the requests and all. Hopefully, it's breaking out. No, it's already broken out. It's holding support. It's doing just fine. Doing just fine. Yeah. You already broke out. You're holding above 97,931. I'm seeing this thing moving up somewhere around the 99,984 level, possibly getting up to like 100,522. We'll see if it gets there. Your bearish 5.0 is sitting at that 99,972. So I'd expect that this weekend. But we'll see. It could always just go sideways and do nothing. Could always do that. Anyways, everybody, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will be back tomorrow because I'm here every single day. Good night. Good night, more money. Good night. Hopefully you guys all sleep well. Do not stress about this market. Things are looking pretty good. There could be some pullbacks. There could be some sideways. It could get wet and wild out here. But remember, we are in the bullish year of the bull run. So be ready. Strap in. Strap on. Do whatever it is you want to do. And other than that, keep your stop losses tight. I'll catch you in the next one. Make sure you join the Discord. I'll see you guys in there. Take it easy.